Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope your night went well. Today, we're going to be taking a look again at the Bitcoin chart. We're also going to be taking a look at Ethereum and ADA. I'll be giving you guys my thoughts about what we're currently seeing in the market and also where we might be going in the near future. We're just going to jump straight into it here, guys. We're in the 24-minute Bitcoin chart. Right now, actually, as you can see, we've had a pretty good rise from yesterday's all-time low, about 31,000, to our current price movement, which is dipping right now, but 36.8 to 37,000 is where we've been ranging currently. As you can see, we've been on an uptrend on this trend line here. We currently just broke it. So something to keep in mind here. We're testing it again. We're seeing if it holds up. We're right underneath it, guys. But either way, we're still seeing a trend to the upside, guys. Will Bitcoin keep this momentum going, or will we see another breakdown today? I personally think that we probably will be seeing a small breakdown with a bit of recovery. I don't see any kind of massive pump coming in today unless some major news breaks again like yesterday. If you guys don't know, yesterday El Salvador officially announced I think it was yesterday, officially announced that they are accepting Bitcoin as a legal form of tender there. So they're breaking away from the dollar, guys. That's major news. If you guys don't understand how major that is for Bitcoin, I don't think you fully understand economics on a world scale. There's third world countries that depend on the value of the dollar. And if you guys don't know, currently we're facing hyperinflation on our dollar. And basically, it's just losing its value slowly. It's bleeding out, just like you're seeing on the Bitcoin chart right now. But these third world countries that depend on the dollar and its value are being hit really hard, especially in times like we've been facing. You know, we might, as U.S. citizens, be getting these stimulus packages and these reliefs coming towards us because we're citizens of this country. But these third world countries get left behind, guys. There's no support coming in from our country to them, or massive support coming in like we're seeing for ourselves. So they really get left behind, guys. And for them, when we dip, they get hit really hard. I mean, really hard. Most of these people in these third world countries, they don't have a bank, account. They don't have credit cards. They don't have lines of credit and stuff like that. So they get hit really hard. So anyway, kind of getting to the point of everything, these third world countries are no longer, unless El Salvador is basically said, we're no longer going to be leaning on the dollar and depending on you guys for our economy. We're going to break away, and they have accepted the most rare asset known to man. Whether you like that or not, guys, Bitcoin is the most rare asset known to man currently. And they've accepted that as their form of currency. That's really bullish, guys. And other Latin countries and nations are actually picking up on this idea and might adopt it. They've had a lot of support come in from other countries and nations saying that, hey, we need to take a look at this, guys. So it's something to really keep in mind in the back of your head when you're seeing any kind of price action, whether it be to the upside or downside, guys. Don't accept the narrative that you're being fed from outlets or social media outlets that have other interests in mind. You guys are buying things like that Elon Musk pumps, or that CNN or Bloomberg or whatever. They come up with these narratives. Remember, guys, they have their foot in the pool, if not their whole bodies in that pool of water. They have an interest in suppressing the price. Don't be fooled, guys. Watch what they do. Don't listen to what they say. Watch what countries are doing, not what they say. So just to keep that in mind with the Bitcoin price, as you can see, guys, we've actually had some pump back up to the 37,000. It's fighting to stay on this trend, guys. So let's see what happens with the Bitcoin price today. Will it thread this trend line like a needle? I particularly am going to call and say that it does. That's what I'm hoping it does, guys. So I'm going to say that that's what I'm expecting that it does. We've been testing it. We've been bouncing off it. Again, boom. If we dip underneath it, that's fine. So long as we keep threading it and making our way to the upside, that's all that matters to me. Let's take a look at Ethereum real quick, guys. Ethereum and altcoins not really seeing as much support as Bitcoin is seeing right now. I think a lot of people are still on the fence as far as altcoins in as well as ADA and Ethereum smart contract altcoins, right? Two of the bigger cap altcoins out there. People are still on the fence. They're not quite sure if this is a bull trap. They're not quite sure what's going on. But if Bitcoin can just keep this momentum or even just go sideways from here, I think that'll be a really, really good bullish sign and case for some of these altcoins, guys. As you can see here from yesterday's low to now, we're still trending upwards. Yes, we might test this. We might break below it. But like I said, for Bitcoin, guys, if we can just thread this needle and keep making highs, that's the best case scenario for us. That's the most bullish thing that could possibly happen. I'm not expecting any kind of major pump to come through unless major news drops, like another country or nation state says, hey, we're doing the same thing as El Salvador. I'm not seeing anything like that happen just yet. But if it does, who knows? We might see another pump. But currently, I think things are going to just kind of flatten out and go sideways for a little bit. And if it does, that's great. That's great news, guys. We have big things for ETH and ADA coming out, like ETH 2.0. ADA is going to be having smart contracts come out. So, guys, everything fundamentally and technically is screaming for higher price points, like I said in yesterday's videos. But we can only see what happens with the market and be reactive, right? We can't front run it. That's how people get wrecked. So we can only be reactive to the market, guys, and plan for each scenario. That's the best way to do it. So let's take a look at ADA real quick, guys. ADA, again, this was actually left up from yesterday. As you can see, that 24-minute trend line that I had, actually, I think this was an hour. Yeah, the 24-minute trend line that I kind of drew, it's kind of different now from yesterday, didn't hold up. We threaded that trend line, and that's okay, guys. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about the micro timelines. I'm more concerned about the macro timelines. I really don't get shaken or disturbed with red. When I see small price movements up or down 2-3%, I'm more concerned about the bigger picture, guys. So again, if we just keep threading this needle, that's fine with me. So long as we don't break away from it, right? That's the only concern I have. If we keep threading this needle, fine. So hopefully we'll see some kind of support come in for ADA. We'll see some upward price movement, some bulls picking up and saying, hey, no, let's keep this price where we're at. But again, we can't front run the market. We can only be reactive to the market and what we're seeing. So that's what we're seeing right now, guys. Please don't over leverage right now. I think the smartest thing to do is kind of break away from leverage trading, to be honest with you. Now, if you're experienced, disregard all that, do what you want to do. But for anybody that's just getting into the market, who's inexperienced or who has doubts right now about the current situation, keep in mind, this isn't financial advice. This is just me sharing what I would do if I was you. I would just be DCAing at different price points or wherever you feel comfortable in the market, guys. It's get into smart contracts or strong contracts that have development, that have a good base, and just DCA in it. If you guys believe in an asset, you guys got to wait this out. This is what investing is. So not necessarily a bad thing that we're seeing today. We are seeing some red. We are seeing some push down right now. But again, guys, not really concerned about it. Nothing new, nothing that we haven't already been going through. Just keep in mind proper risk management and don't over leverage, guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Don't get wrecked. God bless.